What's up, Taurus? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. Here to bring you your October 2020. What are their true intent? Well, wow. I'm lying. Let me get my lie. Let me get my truth straight. Let me get it together. I'm here to bring you your Silent Enemies reading for October 2020. I hope all is well with the Bull Gang. I love you guys. I appreciate the earthly energy you bring through. That stable, reliable Taurus Earth energy. I do want to thank you guys for coming to the channel, especially those who are new. For those returning, thank you. I love you. You know I appreciate you. Those who are new, welcome. Make sure you click the like button if this resonates, and make sure you subscribe. Okay, hit that notification bell so that if there are other placements besides Taurus that you like to check out, especially if the reading resonates, then you're able to do so. All right. So the Silent Enemies reading is a reading that is designed to help us to be more aware of our intuitive energies. We are spiritual beings having a human experience here, and one of our superpowers that a lot of us don't take advantage of is our ability to be alerted of things that are going on within our frequency, and that comes by way of our intuition. You want to be very careful with ignoring your intuition. You really don't want to do it because, again, that's your superpower. It's a way to protect yourself from all sorts of things, including dangerous situations, dangerous people, dangerous scenarios. But a lot of times what we'll do is we'll ignore our intuition, especially when we're around people who we consider close to us, close family, close friends, things like that. But that is when you should pay attention the most to your intuition, because you are radiating within these people's frequencies as they are radiating within yours. And so any change or fluctuation in that frequency should make you stop and see what's going on. I mean, now maybe, you know, it's this person is just not feeling well today, or they have some personal issues that they really don't want to discuss with you, but they're trying to handle it. It could be something like that. Or it could be something a little bit more uncomfortable for you, where, you know, this person really just doesn't like you and they don't want to see you succeed. So, you know, the whole purpose of your intuition is to pay attention to those alerts that come to you, investigate them, you know, by watching and observing the person in the scenario and situation to get clarity. And once you find out it's a false alarm, good. You know, if you find out that it's not, then, you know, once you investigate and get all the information, then you do what you feel is best. You have free will. So with that being said, a Silent Enemies reading consists of anybody who's in your direct vicinity on a regular basis. A family member, a friend, a lover, you know, a friend of the family, longtime friend of the family. It could be your boss. It could be your coworker. It could be your employer. Well, boss, co-worker is the same thing as employer, just various synonyms. But it could be your landlord, it could be your neighbor. And keep in mind, karmic partners are not only limited to lovers. Your karmic partner could be your dad. Your karmic partner could be your son. Your karmic partner could be your best friend of 25 years. You know, your karmic partner could be your crazy-ass landlord that you had for the past 10 years. But you love your place. You know what I mean? So it could be anybody who's in your energy on a regular basis, but when you're around them, they give off a bad vibe or a weird vibe. So, you know, like I said, you want to investigate that vibe, right? So, take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to put out 3 cards. I'm going to talk to you intuitively about the energies I get from these cards. If it resonates, great. If it does not, then don't try to make it fit. Check out some of the other placements, because I post this video for all 12 signs. So you are not just one sign. So check out your other placements. Check out your ascending sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, your Mars in reference to your desires, so on and so forth, okay? You got 12 placements in your chart. All of them have a sign in it. All right, so find out what those are and watch those videos as well. Now, we're going to have an extended to this. I don't know if I said, the link's in the box below, okay? And if you need me for a personal, reach out. My information's in the box below. So we have the 6 of Swords in reverse showing up as the first card here. This is Aquarius energy. All right, and then we have your energy in reverse, the Hierophant. You could be your own worst enemy, but we'll tap into that and find out what it is that's going on. And we also have the Two of Swords energy here, which is Libra energy. So Libra, Taurus, and Aquarius. All right. So we got a lot of air energy here. So intuitive, maybe your intuition's going off, okay? And you're thinking about some things. All right, with the Six of Swords reversed, though, this is an energy, it's showing up in your silent enemies reading because it could be you who is putting yourself in a situation where you're not mentally able to move on from a situation. Or this could be somebody you're dealing with where you guys are, how can I say it? Okay, it could be a situation where, you guys may have had a falling out or a disagreement. And it could be anyone. It could be a family member. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be a colleague. It could be your kid's teacher. You had a falling out with this person, perhaps. Or it's just more so of you trying to understand this person, trying to figure this person out. Maybe you two don't speak the same language. We all have our own communication language. Maybe you and this person don't speak the same language, and so your radars got crossed in a negative way. I mean, your energies, your vibrations got crossed in a negative way. And maybe you just can't figure this person out. You don't understand it, or it could be like a competitive type energy going on with you and this person. And it's like you, for whatever reason, you can't let that go. Or you can't move on past it. It's because maybe you're still holding on to that energy. That feeling, or I feel like this person is still holding on to it. They can't let it go. Okay. So, maybe you want to move towards, calmer waters, so to speak, but for whatever reason, you're not able to. And it could be because this person is not allowing you to, or it could be you, yourself, because you are showing up here in the next card under your own silent enemies reading. So it could be you stuck in your head, not able to move on, not able to let go of the past. Or it could be a person that you're dealing with that's not able to let go. But yet, the communication between you two when you're together is just crazy, as in it's not good. But yet at the same time, you two are still attached to each other and still in each other's energy. So this could represent a marriage where you two are splitting up, okay? Because I know a lot of Tauruses are going through that, splitting up with their karmics. A lot of them are married to karmics. And they're splitting up from their karmics so that they can go towards their divine masculine, the twin flame, divine feminine, or another soulmate. And either you or this person, it could be both of you, but I feel like it's showing up as a silent enemy either because it's this person who's stuck, okay? But I say it's you too, because when we get to this Hierophant energy in reverse here, this is an energy, somebody who doesn't want something traditional. This could be you, as in some of you are in a marriage and you don't want to be there. Or some of you are in a marriage and you cheat. It could be both. You're in a marriage, you don't want to be there, and as a result, you cheat. But it's like, why are you there? And this is why I feel like for some of you, this energy could relate to this energy. It's like you're stuck in this situation, but you won't leave it. And I'm not sure why. For a lot of, I'm lying. For a lot of you, it's because of financial stability. That is why you won't leave. For a lot of you, your partner is your silent enemy. And a lot of you know this, but you won't leave because of the financial stability. Or it could be vice versa. That's for a large group of you. For others of you, maybe you're not interested in a stable, committed relationship at this time. For some of you, maybe it's because with the Six of Swords reversed, you're not able to move on mentally from your past connection. You could be out of that connection with that person, but that person is still in your energy, as in you're still healing from it. So until you can completely heal and that Six of Swords in reverse turns to Six of Swords upright, you're not ready to move forward in a new relationship, is what I'm feeling for some of you with this Hierophant in reverse. This could also represent someone who, this could be you, okay? There are certain Tauruses that are dealing with their sexuality, where it may be, the traditional sexual orientation that people know of you could very well be changing for you, okay? And it could be something different. And some of you could be indulging in some taboo sexual activity that could be dangerous for you, okay? Some of you could be dabbling in the spiritual realm as well. But I feel like for a lot of you, you don't know what you're doing, which is why this is showing up as a silent enemy. When I say you don't know what you're doing, prime example, it's like the rage now for people to become spiritual, for people to tap into the occult or to get as much information with the occult as possible. So what happens is you have a lot of people who are on YouTube who, oh, you can do this spell to do this to this person, or you can do this spell to do that. You got a lot of people who go on YouTube looking for this stuff, and they actually will try to do these spells. The reason this is showing up as silent enemies is because you need to check yourself. I'm going to tell you like this. You don't want to be doing any, spells that you get from the internet. Especially when it comes to trying to harm someone or trying to take something from someone or trying to gain something from someone. It's okay to practice dark magic. Dark is just another word for, or how do I say this? Dark. There's dark magic and there's black magic. Dark magic is magic you practice on yourself. So if you're practicing dark magic, for example, you could be doing a candle spell to manifest money. That's considered dark magic. It's the word dark is because you can't see it. It's hidden. It's something that you do in the privacy of your own home. All right. Black magic is something that you do to take away someone's free will, to harm someone. And what these people don't tell you, especially when you're paying for this black magic to get done, is that this shit's gonna come back to you. A lot of these curses don't last any longer than 3 months. Okay, but they do so much damage in between that time, depending on what you're doing and what's going on. Not only that, it's going to come back to you. What you have to understand is when you get into the world of the occult and you start practicing, rituals and dealing with these energies, you need to understand the universal laws. And one of them is what you give out comes back to you. So you need to be very careful doing these come to me spells, and I don't want this person to have any money, so I'm going to pay someone to do this to them. These people will take your money and won't even tell you that this shit's going to come back to you tenfold. And then on top of that, usually these spells don't last too long, and a lot of times if you're sending a spell to someone who's spiritually ascended, this spell won't work or it won't be as effective, and it's still going to come back and bite you in the ass. Okay? So I warn you. I digress with that. Now, like I said, there's some people who are dealing with some sexual, maybe there's some sexual promiscuity that they deal with that is dangerous to you. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, your sexual orientation is dangerous. It could be unprotected sex, period, with the Hierophant in reverse, okay, is that. But it could be that, if you are participating in the LGBT community, it could be dangerous for you because maybe it is, you grew up in a traditional background, or there's a lot that you would lose if it was found out that you were dabbling in the LGBT community waters. Okay, so that, a lot of people will call that on the down low, so there are some people who, for example, they were locked up and they were in prison. And, there's a saying, while in Rome, do as the Romans do. Okay. But then this person gets out and then they resume being heterosexual. And so this person will say, well, no, I'm not gay. I just blended in and did what I needed to do to survive, so to speak. Or there are people who they'll get out and then they'll have their sexual escapades on the low, but then in public they'll be in a heterosexual connection and they don't feel that they are part of the LGBT community. They just feel like that's just a little itch I had that I scratched. Whatever the case may be, you just need to be careful. It's showing up as a silent enemy because in some way, shape, or form, it's something that's not going to benefit you, whether it's the way you're going about doing it, or as far as maybe unprotected sex, doing it in seedy environments, going in environments that are not safe, that type of thing. Maybe some people have a fetish for weird environments to have sex in, okay? But it's not good for you, whatever it is you're doing. So you just want to make sure you're safe, make sure it's consenting, everybody consents, and make sure you wear protection. This Two of Swords energy here, this is an energy of someone trying to make the best decision for both parties involved, is what I'm feeling here with this Two of Swords, because that's usually what it means to me. Because, Libra is about, it's the moon in Libra. The moon is about the emotions and feelings, and Libra is all about being fair, being just, being honest. So I feel like this person is at a midst of a decision here, and they're trying to take into consideration all parties involved before they make a decision. I feel like this is going to be dangerous for you. It's showing up as a silent enemy because you are taking someone's opinion or feelings in consideration who don't have any feeling or regard for you, or someone who has brought you harm. You're trying to figure out how you can be fair to them when they have treated you terribly. They have done you wrong. This Hierophant, I digress. This Hierophant could also represent you are married, you're in a relationship, a long, steady, committed relationship, or you're married, and your partner is cheating. That's another one as well. So in this situation, these two could be related because you're trying to figure out how to deal with this so that you and your partner feelings and emotions are taken into consideration. The only reason I could even see you doing that is if you cheated in the past too. And so now the universe is saying, okay, well, you cheated. Here's your karma. You cheated. They took you back. They accepted you. It took them things, time to work it out. So maybe that's where your head is at. That's for some. But it's showing up here. For others, it's showing up here as a silent enemy because this person did you wrong. Okay? And you're still sitting here trying to consider their feelings and their emotions. When that's a no-go. Like, yeah, this person could have cheated on you numerous times with, a friend of yours, and you find out about it, and yet you're still sitting here like, I want to break up with this person, but I'm not sure the best way to tell them because, I know it's going to hurt them, and fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they shitted on you with your friend on more than one occasion. Why are you considering their feelings? So that's what I'm getting with this Two of Swords energy, that type of scenario here. This could be why it's showing up as a silent enemy, because you're considering the feelings of someone who is your enemy. Like, who the fuck does that? You know what I mean? But, yeah. So, this is the energy I'm getting for you guys. Just trying to see here. Okay, yeah, so we've done. Yeah, but I feel like you're stuck, or the person you're dealing with is stuck with this energy here, not able to move on. I feel it's the person you're dealing with, okay? Whether you're married to someone in a long-term committed relationship, whether this is a friend. So if this person is stuck and not able to move on, we are in Mercury retrograde in Scorpio right now. Scorpio deals with the hidden feelings, the hidden emotions, hidden agendas, jealousy, things like that. So people's hidden feelings or hidden emotions are going to be revealed, whether they actually tell you something or their actions manifest and provide clarity to you, as in what their true feelings are. And so you could have someone maybe thinking about you. You could be thinking about someone, because with Mercury in retrograde, doesn't mean someone's coming back, but it could mean someone's thinking about it, or they're reminiscing about the situation, sitting in a retrospective situation in reference to what went on. So someone could just be thinking about the past. and remembering when they weren't able to move forward. Because this could be in retrospect. Energies are timeless. You could be going through this now. This could have happened in the past, or this could be something that you may be experiencing later on. But yeah, I feel like this person is not able to move on, which is why maybe for some of you it's difficult for you to leave your connection, whether it's a long-term relationship or a marriage. But then it could be family too, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to clarify and find out exactly what Spirit wants you to know that I wasn't able to give you intuitively. So I'm going to like clarify with 4 extra cards here, 4 here, and 4 here. We're going to go into the extended with that. And then I'll get you some character cards on the individuals you're dealing with. These are some cards that talk about different characteristics of an individual that I put together. And then we're going to get you some advice with the Divine Energy Oracle deck. All right. So Taurus, this has been your... I'm also getting here, some of you are leaving school. You're dropping out of school. And the Spirit is telling me that that's not what you should be doing. Some of you need to go back to school and finish. Because you know the Hierophant can represent us, not only spiritual, but educational. Okay? I also feel like this could be court as well. Some of you could be going through a divorce right now. Which is why this is showing up as a silent enemy. So yeah, we're going to clarify in the extended here. I just got that extra message. I wanted to put that out there. And, if you're trying to go back to school with this 2 of Swords here, you not making the right decision or not going back because of something that really is not going to benefit you is why this is showing up for the silent enemies. Any of these could be related. They can be interchanged or they could all be separate, okay? So let's go to the extended. We'll clarify everything. And if this resonated, please click the like button. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. The link to the extended is in the box below. Hopefully I'll see you there, Taurus. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out.